Hi there, welcome back to Tyranny, it's Warriors Day. And we are the fighters of justice. We'll return at once to Graven Ashe and tell him the good news that he has a granddaughter in his camp now. Yeah, we have saved his granddaughter from certain death through Kyros' law. By, using another law to make it possible that a baby survives, because we think that babies are innocent. So the line of regents was of course not innocent, but a baby, a fresh-born baby, no. And there's Sergeant Drummelen. The keep is safe in our hands. Repairs are already underway. Very nice. I'll have it repaired. And fully manned. Ashe will want to hear about what we've accomplished here. I'll hang back and oversee repairs of the defenses. Yeah, we have ended the Edict of Storms that in the way that we could end the Edict by letting the baby, the infant child, get rid of that edicts, that sentinel regent line. So it no longer belongs to them. So it's all good, by the way. And I think we've done well to do that, even though some might think otherwise. It was not sticking to the letters of the law, maybe, but it was sticking to the spirit of the law. The spirit of the law clearly dictates that what could an innocent have done? And the ending of the edict by abdicating what the infant had, the claim on the title, clearly signalized that we were right. So we're going to Ironhearth now to meet Amelia, Graven Ashe's granddaughter, and to see what Graven Ashe will say now that the Blade Grave is freed from the edict. But who will want to live in that desolate place? Who will? Let's find out. By the way, there are multiple people here. I've forgotten. It's Kyros still. Welcome back, Fatebinder. Need something from me? Got some questions? No. He's got nothing new. We'll talk to Graven Ashe. He wasn't very happy last time. Let's see how he reacts this time. Hey, your favorite Fatebinder is coming. Graven Ashe, how do you do? His daughter somewhere? No. Hey there. The great peep of Sentinel Stand is ours. Oh, how I will relish tearing down every vestige of the unbroken and burying the standard of that corrupt realm is a great victory for the disfavored. What's more, we have delivered from the Edict of Storms. My runners speak of you in glowing terms, though I instructed them specifically not to report on your deeds in too much detail. I wanted to hear it from no one but the source. I would know more about how it felt to stand in the center of the storm, as the Overlord's magic dissolved around you. Yeah, let's talk about Amelia again. You have seen her restored to my keeping. She is safe in Ironhearth, and in spite of myself, I am pleased to have her home. He nods and releases a heavy sigh. The tension in his shoulders lifts, if only for a moment. She has taken to her quarters, and speaks not of what transpired during her long imprisonment. I have instructed her guard to offer space to rest and regain her strength, but so far she keeps to herself. She has not sought her father's counsel either. He frowns at this, deep in thought. You must be weary from your travels. I am eager to hear your account, but I will understand if you still need to gather your thoughts. This is a joyous day, and I wouldn't spoil it with impatience. Yeah, well, let's go over the success at Sentinel Stand first. The seat of regents and the tarnished gem of Stalwart. I have anticipated this, so tell me, what do you have to report? Stratus Herodon is dead. That's the first thing. That is gratifying to hear. The coward spent too long crouched behind the walls of Sentinel Stand, and deserved none of Kyros' mercy. The regent family was an inbred and corrupt line of failed rulers. They had neither the courage nor the grit to lead their realm to prosperity as they demonstrated. Stalwart is much improved by their absence. Edict of Storms is ended, and I have breathed fresh air for the first time since I returned to Iron Hearth. You managed to accomplish what my forces could not. More importantly, you have abated Kyros' anger for the time being. With the great stalemate of the conquest ended, surely we have earned the favor of Tunon and Kyros alike. Every deed you accomplish in the name of the disfavored proves our right to rule these lands. Ashe balls a fist and enthusiastically pumps it in the air. Wow, he's really getting emotional here. How did it feel, Fatebinder? I have not had the distinction of breaking an edict, much less several. It's all the same. I'll keep my feelings on the matter to myself. Well, no. I mean, we're good with him. We like him. Even though he's sometimes a nuisance, but that's friends for you, right? Usually you really like them, but sometimes they're a nuisance. That's part of friendship. Felt less like breaking a spell and more like absorbing it. A strange distinction. I would offer you some comforting assurance that this will pass, but that would be an empty promise. Your actions at Vendrian's Well have caused us all to expect more than you were ever prepared to shoulder as a legal clerk. Living up to your admittedly high expectations will do more than merely get you through this war. There are greater things to come once the dust settles. So, what are our next steps?
My armor feels lighter.
First things first. My soldiers reported on your activities in the Blade Grave. They saw what happened when you broke the Edict of Storms. The power of this edict flowed through you like the wind. No one could account for it, but I have my suspicions. You are becoming powerful, perhaps in ways I don't even understand. Well, I can't explain it, but when I break edicts or access spires, I feel stronger. These are tools beyond the ken of people or archons alike. Take care that you don't overstep your bounds. Kyros' hierarchy, someone always notices. With that out of the way, let us return to the matter of the war. Our position in the tiers is strengthening by the day, but there is work still to be done. It's time to broaden our scope in this war. There are two regions of interest, and either of them would strengthen our hold on the realm. Lethian's Crossing is home to merchants and the skilled forge-bound artisans. The Burning Library was the home of the all-knowing sages before Kyros reduced it to cinders. I will return to the Burning Library and finish what I started. If you've already made some headway in the battle against the Scarlet Chorus, then I encourage you to continue. Scour them from the region and cauterize the wound left in that abominable archive. What is it you require now? Farewell. We're all good now. Nice. So, we have the Reek to level up. We have us. Oh, we've got a talent point, just like that. Nice. What should we go for? I mean, we have nearly maximum strength. We're not getting an attribute, but do we get some kind of... Yeah, we're getting some kind of... No, also not. No, that was Barik then. We can lift his might once more, so we'll do that. Upgrade the might to 20. Or 19, rather. 18, even. That's good enough. So. Be a Punisher still. Heart of the Blade resilient one. Last stand. I think I want more engagement attacks. I think that's cool. There we go. Dish out the damage, Barik. So, nice, nice. What will we do next? We need to extinguish the flames, it seems. Destroy the burning library once and for all. Denying the Scarlet Chorus the library's forbidden knowledge. It's forbidden for a reason. We don't know it, but it's forbidden for a reason. Oh, we could rest... Oh, that brings me to... Could at least buy one camping supply, right? That might be good. Hey there, Cephalos. Pleasure to see you again, Fatebinder. I'd like to see what you have to offer. Yes. Please, please, give me something. Give me camping supplies. Let's trade and... Yeah, we have a lot to give you from the stash. I think. Here, the weapons. Sell value, high to low. Yeah, we'll sell all the blue, green and stuff ones. We'll only keep the exquisite weapons, I think. That should be okay. And then... Same goes for the armors. What is that? Merchant's hat? Crazy. That's something I want to keep. Scroll. Sigil of Stone? What is that? Scroll contains a magical core, which is used in spells that manipulate stone. We're not really magical. I think we'll rather develop Lantry's abilities a little bit more, and then go for what we find in the old walls when we return to that place. Let's trade for now. A lot of iron, bronze, and copper rings. And yeah, the spires. The spires. We may visit the spires later, but now let's go to the effigy. And then to the burning library. Travel awaits. Finally, this wind is gone. It's a pity. I would have liked to talk to Amelia right now, but it's done, it's done. Is there something else we could still visit? Ocean Spire? Yes. There's still a lot to gain, but we'll go to the effigy right now. Let's see. This village survived the initial destruction wrought by Kyros' Edict of Fire, but fell prey to a more insidious enemy, the wind. As embers and burning parchment scattered across the contested lands, wildfires erupted and devastated the region. Locals refer to the remnants of this town as effigy due to the frequent fires seen there. Whoa, impressive. An impressive look. Is that a volcano? And the Scarlet Chorus camp there. Let's hope it burns down before we get there even. The effigy. Now that you've arrived in effigy, you need to locate and free the captured oath-bound soldier Marik. His knowledge you'll need to destroy the burning library.
Stepping lightly.
Have a look here.
Now, what's going on here? What's this? Another bow. Fate Finder. And a scroll. Sigil of Precise Action. Let's read that. Contains a magical accent which increases the accuracy of a spell. Let's learn that. Distant impact is channeled strength. Could use the tidal burst, but only with Lantry. And we could try to train Jacob for this. Also, I think can assign one to her for now. Curiously, they are heating the hut from within still. That's crazy. Opening one of the sacks releases a horrific stench into the air. Peering into it, you can see what remains of rotting fruits and grains. And what's this? There's a beast woman. There's Renata and a sage apprentice. They belong to the Sages Guild. Wow, we'll find out what they do here in the next episode when we make our day in effigy. Because we're the seed of justice and it's Farmer's Day. Happy gaming to you. This is Immanuel signing out, wishing you happy gaming.